I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds.
Yeah, my shoulder messed up, everyone. So don't tell Canelo. It may be the right, maybe the left, but it's both of them. I'm having problems with my shoulders.
For real. Crawford 100%. Crawford is 100%. If he ain't 100%, he 90%. He's still gonna fight. He's still gonna fight. That's just what it is. Forget that damn shoulder.
Well then.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I saw it in his legs. I could see it in his arms and his shoulders. And it's distributed evenly.
That's always one of the hardest things to do, is going up many weight classes to beat a naturally bigger guy. If he can do that, we're talking about he's one of the greats,
Terence Crawford's road to the ring is already under a cloud of suspicion.
It's been good. It's been good. And this is the biggest fight in the last 10 years.
What do you make of Terence Crawford's shape? He posted that photo with the six-pack. How do you think he's handling the weight?
This is the fight, the biggest fight for them, and they will be ready 100%, both of them.
Thank you very much.
Reports have surfaced suggesting Crawford might be nursing a shoulder issue just days before his mega showdown with Canelo Alvarez. The whispers are loud. Fans and analysts are buzzing with one question. Will Crawford step into that ring at full strength?
Bradley, you already know the rest. F that damn shoulder. We don't care about that shoulder. We don't care about that shoulder. Man, I see some bozos talking about, oh, his shoulder hurt, all this. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You just talking just to talk. You have no clue what's going on in Crawford's camp. No clue. So shut up, bozo. Man, tired of this, man. Golly. Even the stuff about Boots. Boots beating the hell out of Canelo. Fugazi. That's not true. That was not true. That was not true. Man, everybody always creating stupid-ass narratives just to get views, yo. For real. Crawford 100%. Crawford is 100%. If he ain't 100%, he 90%. He's still gonna fight. He's still gonna fight. That's just what it is. Forget that damn shoulder. Bro, this is what we signed up for. This is part of being a fighter. That's what it's part of. This is what you wanted. This is what you got. This is what comes with it. That's it. Stop making excuses. Don't want to hear that, man. Hell no. No excuses. No team. Winner takes all on this one. That's how that go. Winner takes all. We don't want to hear no damn excuses by anybody. I know I don't. Hell no. Canelo win fair and square. He win fair and square. That's just what it is. He's the better fighter. Period. If Crawford wins fair and square, he's the better fighter. That's what it is. Period. I don't want to hear nothing about no weight. I don't want to hear none of that. Nope. They the same damn weight. That's what they are. On fight night, they might be a different weight.
Or will injury drag him down when the lights shine brightest? The timing couldn't be more explosive, and doubts are spreading like wildfire across the boxing world. Former champ Tim Bradley wasn't buying into the panic. He pushed back hard, saying this so-called shoulder problem holds no weight without proof. According to him, only Crawford's closest circle really knows what's happening inside that training camp. And Bradley insisted on one thing, injury or not, Crawford will show up fight night, ready to go. He flat out believes Crawford's mentality, skill set, and sheer toughness make him too dangerous to doubt. His message? Crawford doesn't need excuses. He thrives on proving people wrong. Bradley's words painted Crawford as the kind of fighter who would never let whispers about health define him. Even at less than 100%, he'll bring war inside those ropes. Fans are torn. Are these rumors smoke without fire, or is there truth hiding in plain sight? Meanwhile, Saudi advisor Turki Al-Sheikh, the man who has turned the kingdom into boxing's new hotspot, couldn't hide his excitement. For him, this fight isn't just a bout. It's a global spectacle, a clash of legends that the entire sports world will be watching. Turki Al-Sheikh didn't hold back. He called this showdown the biggest fight yet, not just for Saudi boxing, but for the entire sport. He hyped up the sheer size of the promotion, and the global spotlight locked in on this clash. When pressed about Crawford's massive jump in weight, Turkey sounded unshaken, brushing off doubts and insisting both men will hit the ring at 100%. His words painted a picture of a stage so grand, so professionally built, that no fighter would have an excuse when the bell rings. This is history in the making, and Turkey wants the world to see it unfold. But not everyone is convinced this move is so simple. Oscar De La Hoya, the Golden Boy himself, dropped a dose of harsh reality. He stressed that Crawford is stepping into dangerous territory by moving up to face a powerhouse like Canelo after sitting out for nearly a year. In De La Hoya's eyes, Crawford can't just be good to win, he must be flawless. One mistake could get punished by Canelo's brutal mix of power and experience. De La Hoya warned that while Crawford has to deliver a near-perfect performance, Canelo's plan might be far more straightforward. Withstand Crawford's shots, control the rhythm, and lean heavy on size and strength until his opponent breaks. Coming from a Hall of Famer who's lived every angle of this game, his warning hits hard. This fight could come down to whether Crawford can handle the kind of pressure Canelo thrives on.
For fights.
Most boxers don't lift weights. That's kind of the no-no in boxing. But as I like to say, when you're putting on weight, it has to be muscle. You can't put on fat. You can't put on, sluggish nothing. So the best thing a fighter can do when he's trying to gain 10 pounds to fight at another weight class is hit the weights, up your protein and things of that nature. I saw the man eat. The man is eating brilliantly. He's doing it all right. And that's what I meant when I said, when he decided to take on this challenge and Canelo Alvarez, it takes a good 2 years to successfully put on 10 pounds, along with successfully putting on 10 pounds to get your body to acclimate to that weight, right? So when people talk about him being out of the ring for 13 months, they really have to also accept they have to understand that he's been.
At the pre-fight press conference, Terence Crawford didn't flinch when asked about those swirling shoulder injury rumors. He laughed them off. Instead of snapping back, he cracked jokes, using sarcasm to flip the narrative on its head. By mocking the speculation, Crawford showed he wasn't rattled one bit, proving once again why his mental toughness is one of his deadliest weapons. Even with the world's eyes on him, he refused to give Canelo, or anyone else, the psychological upper hand. That cool confidence has been Crawford's trademark for years, but what's backing it now is some serious work in the gym. Shawn Porter, who once went toe-to-toe with Crawford, broke down exactly what he's seen from him during training. Porter highlighted how Crawford has bulked up the right way, packing on muscle that looks sharp and functional rather than sloppy. His legs, chest, and arms all showed noticeable growth. And yet, according to Porter, the speed hasn't gone anywhere. For Porter, that's the biggest sign Crawford is locked in. He's not chasing size recklessly. He's building strength in a way that still lets him move like the slick welterweight that dominated the division. Against a natural powerhouse like Canelo, that balance could be everything. It's a warning shot to doubters. Crawford isn't coming in broken, he's coming in rebuilt. Even with all the glowing reports coming out of camp, Crawford suddenly found himself under fire when a photo surfaced that had fans shook. In the shot, taken during a casual sit-down with Ilya, Crawford appeared to be carrying a slight belly, enough to set the internet ablaze with doubts about his conditioning. Critics pounced, claiming the glossy training photos he'd released earlier might have been carefully staged, or even altered, to make him look sharper than he really was.
Terence Crawford's trying to do what every great has tried to do, is go up in multiple weight classes and win. A lot of people, a few did it, a few didn't, you know what I mean? So that's always one of the hardest things to do, is going up many weight classes to beat a naturally bigger guy. If he can do that, we're talking about he's one of the greats, But for me, I think Canelo will win a unanimous decision.
Let me ask you this, because
Just because I could see the fight playing out like, all right, cool, it's competitive first 4 rounds, but I feel like once he feels his power a little bit, he might try to box him a little bit, and Canelo just walk him down. I could just see the judges probably give him the rounds for like aggression.
let me ask you this, because I was just talking to Chris Colbert today. Funny guy. I know you know Chris, a funny guy.
My guy.
And we was talking about the fight and stuff like that, and we're talking about Canelo's power. But I'm more so interested in seeing how Crawford's legs look in like round 7, 8, 9. When you're putting on all that extra weight, all that extra muscle, do you think that could bother him a little bit?
Even sparring in the gym, when you spar like naturally bigger guys,
Yeah.
that's tough. Cause I was doing that for my last fight.
Mm.
And no matter, even when I got down to even when I was 160, I still look more like a welterweight. You know what I mean? Because my body frame, my body type. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And guys who are naturally bigger, when they could be 160, but look way bigger than you,
Yeah.
just because they got more body mass. They're like their body's more bigger than yours. It's like they're naturally bigger than you. You know what I mean?
The contrast between the ripped gym shots and the softer, candid photo triggered a storm of debate online. Was Crawford really in peak shape for the biggest fight of his career? Or had the hype machine fooled everyone? For a superstar on the cusp of history, every frame, every angle, every shadow became evidence for or against his readiness. This is the kind of spotlight where even a single unflattering photo can set narratives spiraling out of control. But not everyone was buying the panic. Legendary trainer and analyst Teddy Atlas came out swinging in Crawford's defense, saying the man looks nothing short of terrifying in his latest images. Atlas doubled down, reminding everyone he's been backing Crawford from day one and still sees him primed for a career-defining performance. To him, the belly talk is noise, because what matters most isn't just the body, but the fighter's mindset and execution once that bell rings. Teddy Atlas wasn't just praising Crawford's physique. He zeroed in on the fire in his eyes. According to Atlas, it's the mix of focus, discipline, and raw hunger that will ultimately set Crawford apart from Canelo. Coming from a man known for brutally honest takes, Atlas's backing isn't casual hype. It's a stamp of credibility that carries real weight. He's built his reputation by calling it exactly how he sees it. And this time, he sees Crawford ready to shock the world. But not everyone framed it as a guaranteed triumph. Danny Garcia, the former champ, offered a brutally candid take. He described Crawford as stubborn, maybe even a little reckless, but also relentless in his pursuit of greatness. Garcia reminded fans that boxing history is full of stories where moving up in weight either made legends or broke them. To him, Crawford is stepping into the ultimate gamble, and only two outcomes are possible: immortal glory or brutal exposure. Garcia admitted that if Crawford pulls this off, his name will be etched forever among the sport's all-time greats. But he also warned that pushing limits comes with danger, because one wrong move against a beast like Canelo could rewrite the story in a heartbeat. Meanwhile, undefeated star Shakur Stevenson stepped in with a bold prediction of his own. For Stevenson, Crawford's entire career has been a blueprint of dominance, and he's betting big that the rise in weight won't stop him. It'll only make his legend louder.
Thank you.
Hey, Terence, how are you? This is Chava Rodriguez from ESPN Knockout. You know, to be involved in this kind of events has a lot of rumors, and you already know that everybody or many people saying that, I don't know if the left one, the right one, or both, but somebody says that you have some kind of problem in any one of your shoulders. Can you just clarify what is your position about those rumors?
Yeah, my shoulder messed up, everyone. You know, so don't tell Canelo. You know, it may be the right, maybe the left, but it's both of them. I'm having problems with my shoulders. Shh, keep that under wraps.
And finally, everybody says that Canelo is going to be the favorite in the stadium with a lot of people supporting him. But what about Omaha? Do you feel many people from Omaha is coming to support you this weekend right here in the AListTea Stadium?
Shakur Stevenson didn't hold back when asked about Crawford's chances. He flat out said he believes Crawford will beat Canelo. Stevenson called Crawford's career a masterclass in domination, pointing out that every time doubters tried to question him, he came back with performances that silenced the entire boxing world. In Stevenson's eyes, this isn't just another fight. It's the moment where Crawford proves he's untouchable, no matter the weight class. His bold prediction sent shockwaves through the boxing community. Many fans praised the young star for backing a fellow fighter, but others blasted him, claiming he was disrespecting Canelo's legacy. After all, Canelo has been a dominant force for years, stacking up wins against bigger names and heavier opponents. For Stevenson to go public with such a strong statement felt like a shot across the bow, an open challenge to the Canelo faithful. And Stevenson didn't stop there. He doubled down, saying Crawford's ring IQ and versatility make him too dangerous for Canelo to handle. According to him, Canelo's power won't matter if he can't land clean, and Crawford's ability to adapt mid-fight could flip the script in ways the Mexican superstar isn't ready for. That confidence sparked fierce debate. Was Stevenson speaking truth or just hyping up his mentor? What's undeniable is the ripple effect. With a rising star like Stevenson putting his reputation on the line, the stakes around this fight feel even higher. Suddenly, it's not just Crawford's legacy on the line. It's the belief of an entire new generation of fighters who see him as the standard bearer for greatness. Shakur Stevenson raised the stakes even higher when he declared that if Crawford beats Canelo, it would cement the greatest resume he's ever seen. His words carried weight, not just because of Crawford's technical brilliance, but because of the audacity to keep chasing the toughest challenges. Adding Canelo to a list of already world-class opponents would push Crawford into rarefied air, placing his name alongside the legends of the sport. For Stevenson, Crawford isn't just a champion, he's a blueprint. His confidence in him shows the respect younger fighters have for his fearless mentality, proving that greatness comes from risking everything against the best. That level of admiration says as much about Crawford's legacy as his belts ever could. But not everyone is swept up in pure belief. Hall of Famer Andre Ward stepped in with a more calculated breakdown, reminding fans that Canelo's career has been built on conquering bigger, stronger opponents. Canelo has shown time and again that moving across weight divisions doesn't break him, it sharpens him. That history cannot be ignored. Still, Ward refused to dismiss Crawford. He reminded the world that Crawford isn't exactly small and possesses the perfect tools to level the playing field. Ward emphasized that the entire fight could hinge on one thing: Crawford's legs. If he controls the ring, stays disciplined with his movement, and doesn't get trapped in Canelo's power zones, he has every chance to flip the script and control the tempo. Ward's analysis made one thing crystal clear. This fight isn't just strength versus skill. It's discipline versus danger, strategy versus size, and execution under the brightest lights boxing has ever seen. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you on the next one.